clothing. 3. Rather than struggling against the harsh environment around them, the original inhabitants found ways to live in harmony with it. 4. The Arctic offers an abundance of riches, and these people, through their resourcefulness, were able to harvest them. 1, 2, 3. Final point. 2. Core concept. Reading 61 Conclusion Paragraph C. 1. The question of plastics aside, there is some evidence that Weissman's view may be true. 2. Since 1953, a 150-mile-long tract of land separating North and South Korea has been declared a no-man's land. 3. After only a little more than 50 years, there is almost no trace of the rice paddies that farmers had created and used for almost 5,000 years. 4. Even more spectacular are the flocks of red-crowned cranes that now inhabit the zone. 5. These birds are the second rarest of all birds, but they have flourished in this area, free from human interference of all kinds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Final point. Conclusion Paragraph D. 1. Regardless of the causes of hallucinations, the effects they have on their subjects are very real. 2. Hallucinations can cause the aforementioned change in heart rate and body temperature, and they can also lead a person to act on the hallucination. 3. Psychologists have found that the memories created by a hallucination are processed by the same part of the brain that handles normal memories. 4. Thus, for the subject of a hallucination, the experience is as real as any other. 1, 2, 3. Final point. 62 Cracking the TOEFL IBT answers to drill number 4. Conclusion Paragraph A. 1. This sentence provides information on the future of the topic. 2. This sentence provides more information related to sentence 1. 3. This sentence presents a quote to support sentence 2. 4. This sentence supports sentence 2. Final point. The AVITA program is providing biologists with new things to explore. Conclusion Paragraph B. 1. This sentence introduces new information about the topic. 2. This sentence contrasts the two subjects. 3. This sentence contrasts the two subjects. Final point. The inhabitants of the Arctic are able to use its many resources. Conclusion Paragraph C. 1. This sentence introduces evidence to support a view. 2. This sentence provides details about the evidence. 3. This sentence provides more details about the evidence. 4. This sentence presents a new piece of evidence. Final point. Without human interference, the land and animals can flourish. Conclusion Paragraph D. 1. This sentence introduces another point about the main topic. 2. This sentence provides a detail related to sentence 1. 3. This sentence provides a detail related to sentence 1. Final point. Hallucinations are experienced as real. 2. Core concept. Reading 63 Following the direction of the passage, we've been practicing all these steps to mastering active reading. Based on our analysis of passages so far, you should begin to see that each passage on the TOEFL is broken down into pieces, each with a main topic and supporting details. The key to active reading is to focus only on the larger topics and not be distracted by details that you can come back for if a question requires more detail. Our next step when analyzing structure is to pay attention to the direction of the passage. We've already seen paragraphs that either support or contradict an author's position. We say a passage is going in the same direction if the information or paragraph supports the author. If a paragraph contradicts the author, we say that it is going in the opposite direction. Read the passage below, and circle the changes in direction. Art has always occupied a special place in society. Many people consider artists to be the ultimate authorities on aesthetics, the nature and expression of beauty. For much of history, the practice of art was inscrutable, and artists were viewed as being somewhat strange and often mad. Even the word 5 most commonly associated with artists, inspiration, has its own magical overtones. Literally, inspiration is the breathing in of a spirit. Artists were thought of as people who were divinely inspired to create. Of course, artists contributed to this mythology. Many artists ascribed their talents to the presence of some supernatural agent or muse. Whole movements of art have centered on the supposedly otherworldly nature of art. For example, the Romantic poets believed that art was the search for the sublime, a term for them that meant an ultimate expression of beauty and truth. The search for this ideal led them to explore both natural and 15 supernatural themes in their works. Another persistent view of art regarded its divorce from rationality. Reason and logic were the province of scientists and philosophers, whereas creativity and intuition were the domain of the artists. The two separate spheres of the 20 mind were supposed to remain distinct. But in 1704, a major transgression occurred. Sir Isaac Newton, mathematician and physicist extraordinaire, published his study of light,